Hey you guys, I just got back in my van. My van, I call it Betty. Her name's Betty, by the way. Betty Jean. But I'm pulling away from Jalen's school right now. And I just feel so much better. I got to express all of my concerns. I got to show anything I wanted to show. I got to express anything I needed to express about my baby. And I also showed them all the things I wanted to show them, how to pick her up, how to take her out, how to take her to the bathroom, how to set herself up when she needs to write. The list goes on, but I was able to successfully do that, and we have a full plan in place for her now for the whole year, and it just feels good, you guys. My kid, my poor baby, she wasn't able to go to school since the second day of school, and she was over it. She was over it, and she wanted to get back to school and get active. And it's hard because she's in a wheelchair, so she doesn't get her exercise like a lot of kids do. So she's at night, she's still up because she's not tired, so that was what was happening to her when she was staying home and shit. I don't know at it. And I'm so thankful because, so my daughter, in her IEP for school, she has to have a personal one-on-one aide, okay? This aide would take her stuff out of her backpack, take her to the bathroom, wipe her, feed her, everything, okay? So the aide that Jalen had a permanent aide, and let me tell you, in the Clark County School District, it's Clark County, Nevada, it is very slim to none chance that you get a permanent one-on-one aide. A lot of times what happens is they come in for the 2 weeks, the SPTAs, they call them in, and they only are contracted for 2 weeks at that school, and then after that 2 weeks they have to bring another one in. It's so stupid. You would think that they would just keep recycling that same contract for that one student, but it doesn't work that way. They flop them in and out, so my baby's just having to show her stuff to everybody, so I was praying and praying and praying because Jalen's aide didn't show up for her on the first day of school nor the second day, and I didn't allow her to go a third day because she didn't have an aide with her to help her. I mean, my baby, they were writing for her. Like, they didn't even know my baby knew how to write. Okay, so today was very much needed. So Jalen's aide didn't show up first day, second day, kept her home the third day on. Okay, she just went back to school yesterday. School started on the 9th. So she was out, she went the 9th, the 10th, she was out the 11th, 12th, 13th, then the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th, okay? So she was out of school all those days, and of course they're going to be excused because it wasn't nothing on my end that I did. I did everything, and honestly the school did too. They had everything in place. Yes, there wasn't, the bathroom stuff wasn't, put together and all of that, but I knew once Jalen's aide got in there that all of that would get taken care of. It's a learning process. Jalen is a one-of-a-kind child. There's not another one like her, okay? So everything is custom for her, is customized. So the worries were, of course, somebody not knowing how to pick her up the right way and, dropping her. Yeah, they still had somebody at the school that they had that could help her and that was qualified, but they weren't trained for Jalen. You know what I'm saying? I've had to train every single aide. I understand you're an aide and I understand you are certified for this, but you don't know. You've never picked up something like this before. You've never done nothing like this before. Okay? I can tell you that for a fucking fact. So, by the grace of God, right? They got her an aide, a one-on-one aide, but like I said, in contract for only 2 weeks. So what I decided was, okay, Tiff, you need to manifest something for Jay. Okay, we got to manifest something for Jay. So I turned the thinking around, turned it into a positive. No matter what, she's good. Her things are excused. So when she gets to school, she'll get to school. Everything's going to be okay. She's going to have an aide. This is my mind. Okay, these were my thoughts. She's going to have an aide. Everything's going to be fine. And I honestly kept praying. What I was praying for was an aide to come in. Okay, this is why they say, too, be careful what you wish for, right? Because I'm sitting here going, Jalen's first aide her first permanent aide that she ever had, her name was Miss Abby. Okay, she had her for 3 years, and we developed such a close friendship with her. She's our family. She'd come over to my house, come to Jalen's birthday parties. Like, I've been to her house, you know, and it's not supposed to be like that, but, you know, we kept it between us. So, and the school hated that we were so close with each other. They hated it. But I was praying that, because what happened with Miss Abby, Jalen ended up getting how she ended up getting Miss Abby was, Miss Abby came in as a SPTA for 2 weeks, okay? And then Miss Abby put in to be her permanent aide, okay? So I was hoping, what I was praying for was this, I'm like, okay, I know they're going to find her an aide. I know they're going to find her an aide. So when they find her this 2-week aide, please have this aide do like Miss Abby did, right? Mind you, I'm saying Abby to the universe. I'm saying, you know, that I want the same thing to happen like it happened with Miss Abby, right? You guys. Night before last, I got a Facebook message. Guess who it was from? Miss Abby. You guys, I am not fucking lying to you guys, okay? God is amazing. All of it. It's just so beautiful. So, God was like, like, we're gonna get this to you. And okay. So, I opened the message and it says, hey, I'm having a really rough time at the school I'm at. She's in autism right now. She's like, I'm having a really rough time. Does Jalen need an aide? Yeah. She fucking needs an aide. Yeah. I was like, I messaged her and I go, Abby, you don't understand. I've been praying that somebody is like you and comes in and does the permanent. I said, you see, it came in a different way than I ever imagined it would. Her old aide that she loved so much that left because she was pregnant and she couldn't care for Jalen much anymore. Because she was high risk, and so she had to take on another job, and I totally understand, you know, but I just think it's amazing. You know, your prayers get answers. These are miracles happening like all the time, guys, constantly happening. So now my baby has a great aide. I just met her, the 2-week one. She's great. She's so cool. She's so chill, very humble. And that's what Jalen likes. Jalen likes people like her mama. She doesn't like fakeness. She can feel when it's phony, you know? And with this lady, she really likes her, okay? And, but she knows that she'll only be there for 2 weeks, you know? Like the lady even said, she goes, maybe they'll put me on for another 2 weeks. Maybe they won't, you know, who knows? Well, I spoke with the lady at the school and told her about Miss Abby, and she's like, she's got the job. She goes, tell her to put it in, and I'm putting her a note into the front office for anyone that sees, you know, Miss Abby's name to pull her app and get it rolling. So God literally answered my prayers so fast, and I'm just like, but you know what? I feel like I really feel this is like that. Thank you, T, for not getting so aggravated. Thank you, T, for not getting mad at these people, right? Getting aggravated at these people. They're human too. Yes, there's rules and regulations that are in place for these kids, right? That they should follow. But when they're fighting and robbing Peter to pay Paul, you know, at the school, that's literally what they're doing. They don't have enough. They don't have enough of anything. So they're working with what they've got. They're doing what they can, and they've always been so sweet to me. And the lady's like, I'm probably going to tell you this till the end of the school year, that, you know, thank you so much for being so nice, so sweet, because you could be going off on us. I say, yeah, I could, but what would that solve? Honestly, that would make shit worse. Number one, my daughter's going to be uncomfortable as fuck every time she's around you guys. Number two, it's going to be awkward. I'm not going to be uncomfortable. Y'all are going to be uncomfortable every time you have to face me. Okay? It would just make things fucked up. And then honestly, I don't think things would have turned around as fast if I hadn't handled it the way that, well, you know what? Honestly, it's me and Jay. If we didn't handle it the way we did, I had to tell her a few times that everything was going to be okay, and she had to tell me a few times that everything was going to be okay. And like Spirit said, they sent me a little message when I did the Summer Wells thing, and they were like, you know, you both got this, or something like that. Like you both can do it, or something like that. And they had said Jalen. So they were telling us, hey, it's all good. Just chill out. We're taking care of it. We're working on it for you. God put out that order, and they were on it, dude. Like, I'm just so thankful, y'all. It's such a weight lifted off my shoulder, knowing that my baby is comfortable, and knowing it's down to the little things, guys. Like, check it out, okay? My daughter can't even, you know, when you've been running around all day or just moving all day and you want to just do one of these numbers, she can't do that. If you want to do one of these numbers and pick one out your ass, she can't do it. If she has a fucking itch she needs to scratch, she can't do it. So I wanted to make it clearer to them, hey, treat my baby the way that you would want somebody to treat your child, right? Number one. And then number two, think about those little things, you know, the itches, the pulling down the shirt just to fix your shirt, picking a wedgie out, you know, like things like that. Now they're aware of that, and now I know, because I would worry, like, is she sitting there with a gnarly ass wedgie in her ass all day? Like, I know that sounds so stupid, okay, but that's my baby, okay? And her soul was talking to me when I was on my way. It was so funny. She was talking to me, and she was like, I'm thirsty. I could hear her saying, I'm thirsty. And then as soon as I seen her, I go, Jay, do you want some water? She goes, how'd you know, Mom? Yo, that was my validation right there, that I was hearing my baby tell me that she needed her water bottle. I know it. I knew it. I heard it. The first thing I told myself, when I get...
Press Uconnect phone button to answer.
When I get home, I go, when I get to that school...
Phone call completed.
Sorry, somebody was calling in. It's my doctor's office. But once I get to that school, I'm... Oh, I hate when I hear my voice like that.
Ready.
But I knew when I got to that school, I was going to hand her that water right away. Because it kept saying it over and over. I need water. I'm thirsty, Mom. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty, Mom. I can hear her little voice. And she was like mind blown. She's like, how the hell did you know that? I go, you should know better, girl. You should know better. But it also feels good too, having people tell me, you know, that I've done good with her. I've done great. They've never seen nothing like this before. It's just amazing. It feels so good to hear those words, right? Not that I need those, because I don't need those. I don't need nobody to tell me how great I am when it comes to my daughter, because I know how great I am. But it's very much appreciated, because we all could use, not that I need it, but I could use those little inspirations here and there, those little pick-me-ups. Like, you got this, like, we see you, we see what you're doing, and you're amazing, and your daughter's amazing, and it's all worth it. And just seeing her just be so comfortable in her skin, and my baby was advocating for herself for the first time. Like, she was like, I'm not gonna like that, like, I don't think that's gonna work. And she never usually was like that. But I did have a really long talk with her the other day, because she knows that she has to advocate for herself, but she also expects me to be a mind reader sometimes, because I'm her mama and I do read her mind, okay? But I still need the help sometimes and need her to vocalize and advocate for herself. So I just pulled up at the house. I'm gonna go in and eat something, and I'm gonna do a card pull for you guys, and then I'm gonna sit down and read some more of the Dolores book for you guys. I love you, and let me know in the comments what you guys are doing today. Let me know how your day is going. And if it's not going well, turn it around. Turn them thoughts around and pull that positive out of that sour ass shit. Okay? I love you.